we did an escape room. That was so fucking cool. It was like
a lot more legit than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, that was gonna be stupid.
Indiana Jones. It was pretty cool. We can't spoil it because you sign your life away and if you find out
they make you sign in blood.
Escape room.
It's really strange. Like this guy with like it looked like he had hooves for feet. Made us sign in blood. We're not allowed to share anything about it.
I don't know. It's kind of some weird role play shit.
Also, we're all millionaires now. It's weird.
Oh my god, that was sudden.
That sounded like vomit.
Rough, man. We're keeping it. We're not cutting that shit. That noise is weird.
You could be your sensor sound.
It could be your sensor sound.
It
was like it's like a reward, but like it's like the start of that.
I should have done that. I should have said that after that.
Christ. Anyway, welcome to Extra Friends.
Welcome to Extra Friends. We didn't even do our intro. Can we restart? Restart. Okay.
Nope.
This DVD player sounds really weird.
It's funny. I think my computer is broken.
The boys.
Well. If it isn't my beautiful sister.
If it isn't my beautiful sister, and welcome, friends, to the Extra Friends podcast. We've missed you guys. It's been like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of flubbed last week, or not the last week, the week prior to that, where we made a 2.5 hour long podcast. So the second half of it. The first half's already out. Did amazing with the views. Very proud of it. But it was fun to do.
But we didn't get to advertise it as much because we had some fun times.
We had some Hot Boy songs. And we didn't talk what was the word? We referenced it and we'll talk about Hot Boy Summer later, and never talked about what it was.
Never did.
Locche, what was Hot Boy Summer?
Stupid.
Okay, no, hang on. So our wonderful friend Maybald, you know him, you love him, had a beautiful idea. I think this was back in April of this year, April 2020, kind of when traveling started a little bit opening back up. We started talking about the ideas of meeting each other in person. And now none of us, besides me, Locche, Lumi, Tanner, have met in real life. Oh, wait, Tanner, are you going by Tanner?
Yeah.
Okay. We all know each other in person because, we went to school together. Me and Locche are together, whatever. But we've never met Historio, Thompson, his girlfriend, Tori, and Maybald in person. And Maybald just graduated from college. Tori just graduated from college. Historio just got a brand new job and a promotion. Locche's going back to med school. Oh, right. Thompson is Tori's boyfriend, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Tori is a beautiful human being who decided to come along for that wild ride. But we all had something to celebrate. You know what I mean? Lumi got her new job and she's been fucking killing it there. And so Maybald's like, you know what? Since we're all like celebrating something, it was my birthday a couple weeks ago too. He's like, why don't we, meet up together? Oh shit, that sounds like a great idea. So we took a couple months. We planned out this big trip where basically it was like a staycation. We stayed in this beautiful Airbnb, northern Phoenix, and we literally just hung out for 5 days and got to meet our best friends that we've never met before in the last decade that we've been together. And it was just such a magical experience. It was so cool. So that was what we did last weekend. So we didn't have podcasts, we didn't have school, we didn't have work. We just had uninterrupted Hot Boy Summer. And it's Hot Boy Summer because all the boys are attractive.
Mm-hmm.
What did we do? I feel like when I think about what we did, I can't remember anything.
Yeah,
what did we do?
Just a blur of a lot of fun. Well, we had a Hot Boy Summer Beach Day, like every good anime must have. So we did that, and we got to spend it with... Oh, by the way, this is Tanner. He's here.
Oh, we haven't done check-ins.
We haven't introduced, we haven't done check-ins. We're a little out of it. It's been a couple of weeks since we last did this. So
what are we doing?
So we'll hold off. But do you want to do the check-in real quick?
Yeah, let's do check-ins and then we'll jump right back into what we were talking about.
Okay.
Since you're our new boy, would you like to lead us in the check-in?
I don't remember how to do it.
That's okay. None of us do. It's been 2 weeks. So check-in is going to be high, medium, low energy level. Like how present you are right now in this podcast. It's okay if it's low because we all got shit going on, right? And then same with comfortability, high, medium, low, comfortable, uncomfortable. You let us know where you're at. And then also you want to give me your roses. Give me your fucking roses and thorns. Roses being the best part of your day, week, month, and thorns being like opportunities to improve.
I got high energy because this bitch never gets tired.
God bless.
What's the next one?
A comfortable, uncomfortable.
Oh, super comfortable.
God bless.
And then also you're gonna hate me for this podcast because you have to edit out so many ums.
I love it.
And
There
do
you go.
roses and a thorn?
Yeah, and so here's the rule with roses and thorns. You're allowed to have no thorns. You're not allowed to have no roses.
Ooh. Rose. Hot boy summer.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Got nothing else on my head right now. Thorns. I had to work a double yesterday. It was National Fajita Day and I wanted to cry.
National fajita.
National Fajita Day.
Oh, fuck. It happened. Alrighty. Go ahead.
Well, just to clarify that, Tanner works at is it considered a Mexican restaurant?
Yes, it is.
It's
Artisanal Tex-Mex restaurant that rhymes with Billy's.
Hi, welcome to Billy's.
Welcome to Billy's. Yeah, National Fajita Day. Woo! Sounds fun.
Check in, Lumi.
National Bill Hate
For
Day.
me, I'm checking in at a solid, really low energy.
Okay.
Which it sounds like that, but I'm also really hyped, so I don't know what that means. Maybe solid or low, medium, whatever. Comfortability, same. I'm kind of like I think I'm still coming down from the very eventful Hot Boy summer, which is a great time. So
It was a.
Roses and thorns you'd like to share?
You have a great rose.
I do have a good rose, and I don't think I shared it the last time. So I have a good rose. I'm going to be under review for a promotion for a higher position at my job. So that's cool. The district manager is coming in to review me. So that'll be cool. That's tomorrow. So by the time you're hearing this, it's already done. So I hope I did a good job. Future me.
You won.
Congratulations, you won. Thorn, I'm exhausted.
That's fair.
And that's it. I'm just
That's
exhausted.
okay.
Can I go next?
Please.
All right. Energy level. The levels are pretty low today. I did work last night. Kind of exhausted. I'm comfy. High comfortability. Rose. Hot boy summer happened. Thorn. Hot boy summer's over. So
There we go.
Yeah. We planned Hot Boy Summer for so many months, and we've joked about it and talked about it for years, since we met each other, like, oh, we're going to meet each other in real life. So to actually have that happen and now it's gone, it's a weird feeling. It's like when you cry at the last day of Disney, you know what I mean? Like, you're just like, fuck, we were so excited about this for so long and now it's over.
Mm-hmm.
My check-in, I would say I'm like a medium energy. I feel good. I'm ready to be here. I'm present. When it comes to comfortability, I'm kind of uncomfortable. We had a lot of really big talks these last few days, and I feel like I've kind of been emotionally everywhere. So I'm excited to be able to go Mimi's, chillaxolate for 2 seconds. And then roses and thorns. I want to say Hot Boy Summer is my rose too. It literally felt like heaven the entire weekend, and I'll kind of explain more about that in a minute. And then my thorn being, we had to come back to reality, and it's kind of a shocker when you've had such a good time, Fucking Craig, fucking up my shit.
Cragging shit.
But going back to Hot Boy Summer, it really it felt like heaven because the weather in Arizona is never as consistently beautiful as it was this last week. Like, we had a couple storms, which was kind of cool to see, and all of our friends are from Florida, so they didn't mind the rain. But having it be such a under 100 degrees in the middle of August in central Arizona was incredible.
Fantastic.
All the food tasted amazing. Like, the events that we had were fun. We did a bunch of different stuff we'll talk a little bit more about. We got to go swimming. We stayed at this beautiful house, which when I picked the Airbnb, I was like, ooh, this place is a little ugh, but I didn't get a response until super late when I was booking it. So I was like, we're just gonna fucking get what we get. But it ended up being perfect. It was gorgeous. We had enough room to cook and to do stuff.
It was beautiful. It was almost as if like we were our own like little it's stupid, but our own little like YouTube like collaboration like team. Like what was the really weird team that
Team 10.
involves
Team 10.
Team 10? It felt like that because we were living with each other in a house for like 4 days, and it was like surprisingly very chill. Like, I felt like I was hanging out with, like, my favorite cousins, is what it felt like. And it wasn't weird seeing them for the first time, because I've known them for years. And we just played lots of games, and we went swimming, and it was so awesome to just wake up and hear their voices outside sitting in the living room.
It was like being on Discord, except for we were there laughing together and sharing snacks and fucking going out to eat and doing events and cool shit. We did this
and messaging each other on Discord just for the fuck of it.
Oh, dude, yeah, we did that a lot too. That was a lot. That was a good bit for all of 2 seconds. We drove around. I got to see my house that I bought this year. I was so excited.
Oh my god, we need to talk about the bit that we did for all. He's not here. Historia's not here right now. He might join a little bit later. We'll see. We had an ongoing bit because we were playing Jackbox. Because for some reason, I mean, we all know each other from. We all know each other from the playing video games. But once we were finally there in flesh and blood together, all we wanted to do was still play video games. So we got on Jackbox and like we were playing a bunch of games. And Jackbox games is great when you have a bunch of people there. We bought like 3 different games to play, courtesy of Maybell. We had an ongoing bit that I was unaware of that was actually told to me by Tanner. Do I share this now or do we wait?
Is it tripod?
Yeah, it's tripod.
We're talking tripod. It wasn't Tanner, it was Thompson that brought it up.
No, but Tanner is the one who enlightened me because when they were talking about it at first, me and you went to the restroom. And we were at the restaurant at this point. Yeah, he remembers.
I was very confused what we were talking about.
So me and Tanner were sitting with each other at dinner, like we were sitting next to each other, but everyone else was like across the way at the table. So I didn't know what was happening, but there's a point where me and Tex decided to go to the restroom to do our girly things, like fix our hair and shit. That was honestly what it was. We didn't even use the restroom. We were fixing our hair. And I came back, and Tanner's face is just mortified, and I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, you just missed out on a very interesting conversation. And I'm like, what was that? Like, what happened? I guess they alluded to something that happened earlier at a candy store that sells like a bunch of different candies, but one of the things they sell is a giant gummy worm that was strangely phallic, but we're not going to talk about that.
Gummy snake.
Whatever. Gummy snake, if you will. And
gummy snake is what they call my grandfather.
Same. But this all came around to the bit that one of our friends just thought he could slip in a little joke about making a mold casting of our friend Historo's
weenus.
Of his Toro.
And his Toro.
And instead of making it a gummy candy, have it be an edible. A gigantic, like, THC edible. And I'm like, interesting. And so we just had this ongoing joke throughout the entire time. For some reason, I don't know what you call yours. Please don't tell me in the comments. But we just had this ongoing. Tell Tanner. Yeah, he'd love to know. Thompson calls it a bean. So we just had a joke that was just talk about. Have we said Historo's name? We're not going to, but we kept saying
how well endowed Historo is.
Yeah. Names such as tripod came up, and we just talk about his bean.
We're like, shut up, tripod.
Shut up, tripod.
He's just trying to eat his dinner. We're just yelling just fallacies at him.
I forgot that his name isn't public, so I guess I couldn't say it. But I was talking about the name that I came up with the whole industry. Can we say that or can we not say that?
You can say Jimmy Dean breakfast bar because that was funny.
Jimmy Dean
Or-
breakfast bar is a different bit.
Or Jimmy
but
Dean's bean.
Jimmy Dean's bean. We just kept on making up names for him, and it was hilarious. We at one point we were calling him, or we're calling it. I don't know how else to address it. As Jimmy's John. So it was just a very interesting time. That was a good bit. Any other bits?
Jimmy's John was really good. The
Jimmy's
Bogo's
John.
Bented, which was
Bogo's
also
Bented.
a
Very
historical
funny.
bit.
In
So
fact,
funny.
we almost crashed the car because of Bogo's Bented.
Bogo's Bented.
You're laughing too hard. It was all around just a great time full of inside jokes that nobody really understood while we were saying it. We were just saying it.
And then also,
go ahead.
sorry. I was gonna say what for context over the Bogo's Bented. There's a really, really short. It feels like a 4chan video, but I'm sure it's not. Where it's like it's like a text chat, and one guy goes, "Are you gonna get your photos printed?" And the person responds, "Bogo's Bented," and the guy and the human goes, "What?" And then all they respond is like with an alien head. And
Bogo's Bented.
it's not funny. It's not funny.
not.
It's really
But
not
when
funny.
you say that phrase randomly, like unwarranted, you just hysterically laugh. I don't know what that is, but
you historically laugh.
I hate it.
Historically.
I hate it.
Historically,
The puns never ended this weekend either.
they didn't end.
It was just waking up late, eating good food, swimming. It was
Watching
so
Twilight.
cool. What we watched? Oh my
Watched
god!
Twilight? Oh
We
my
finished
goodness.
Twilight. So we talked about it like 3 podcasts ago. A couple podcasts ago. Chris was like, Twilight's stupid. We all watched it, the first Breaking Dawn together, and it started storming out that night too. So it was just perfect and dramatic and stupid. And we all watched it together and all cheered when shit happened. It was so fun. Then we watched the second movie, Breaking Dawn.
Also, we dragged him into watching it because, spoiler alert, Marcus is Tanner's boyfriend, which we didn't address this entire time.
Oh, we found it!
Okay, for context,
For context,
Tanner,
Chris,
significant
is
other.
significant other. There you go. Jesus, that's a lot of. He goes, mm-hmm. So we forced him to watch the movies with us. The one movie. It was good.
Oh, and also Thunder and his girlfriend showed up too. Thunder, our
Which is
brother. So
No, we're
fuck,
talking
so
about
fun.
the weather. Just
Oh my god.
There was a lot of thunder.
Lot.
And
yeah, there was a
Thunder.
lot of electrical stuff.
His girlfriend
Thunder and
lightning.
his girlfriend lightning.
Good
I
you.
like that. That's cute.
Okay.
Anyway,
How does fucking Locche know about that?
Because you told me.
Oh,
because you Tori. Also,
Tori was such a
was
blast.
there. We knew Tori via Thompson, obviously, because they're dating. They've been dating for several years now. And we've talked to her a few times, like in the Discord chat. I did not know she was as cool as she was. Also, absolutely gorgeous. No makeup, nothing, just fucking
A natural
gorgeous.
beauty.
Waking up gorgeous. And then also, she was too cool for us.
Mhm.
She was too cool for us. She was too hot for us. She was too cool for us. But all we did was try to get her to like nod at us when we set up a joke. And that was like our way of winning that night. She was great though. She was absolutely fantastic. She really caught onto her bits. By the end of the weekend, she wouldn't stop calling burgers boy-goys, which is the only
Boy-goys.
appropriate way to say that.
She
It
was
was
just
a great
so cool.
time. It literally felt like we were in like a Nirvana state though, because it was just beautiful landscapes, gorgeous weather. We went on a hike to see a waterfall in Arizona. What the hell? And
Yeah, it was dust, but
it was like spit essentially, but like spit from a goat. But it's
Ever get
fine. It was
spit
still
on by a mountain.
from a goat.
from a goat. We get spit on by a stranger on the internet.
My life goal.
Dude, me. It was honestly a very magical experience, and I'm really sad that it ended. I cried when I dropped every single person off at the airport, which by the way was like
Tanner
12
included.
hours. Tanner included.
Tanner
Bye,
included.
Tanner.
Bye, Tanner.
It was a buttload of fun, and we're
Mhm.
definitely gonna do it again. I want to
Oh.
make it a yearly thing, but
We did an escape room too.
we did an escape room. That was so fucking cool.
That
It was
a
like,
lot more legit than I thought it was gonna be.
yeah, that was gonna
It
be
was
stupid.
Indiana Jones. It was pretty cool. We can't spoil it because you sign your life away and if you find out
They
they'll
make you
trap
sign
you
in
a real escape
blood.
room.
It's really strange. Like this guy with like it looked like he had hooves for feet, made us sign in blood. We're not allowed
Get
to
a
share
weird
anything about it.
pitchfork. I don't know. It's kind of some weird role play shit.
Also, we're
Ugh.
all millionaires now. It's weird.
It's very strange. Also, I thought he had that fork for like his giant salad, but I'm not exactly
I
sure.
don't like it. I didn't like that one. I scoffed.
Giant. Didn't like that one.
Mm.
Yeah. So in blood, we're not allowed to talk about anything that happened in the escape room except for it was Indiana Jones themed, including The Rock. You remember The Rock Johnson?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to talk about him.
Dwayne The
Shit.
Rock Johnson?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh.
He was our
Yeah,
10th
he was there.
Pyrokite.
Which actually reminds me, guys, you're finally sponsored, and today's episode is sponsored by Dwayne The Rock Johnson himself.
But
What
not
if-
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like his person. It's the character where he was a tooth fairy.
Mm-hmm. The Tooth Fairy.
The tooth fairy, you know,
But
'cause
not the character, just the outfit.
just
Oh, that's like that's like my mom's favorite version of him.
Yeah,
That's
your
the
mom
only
has like a
version of
weird
him.
obsession with
Yeah, like uncomfortably weird.
Dwayne Johnson. Why? Is there a reason for that?
No, I don't know. I mean, it's Dwayne Johnson though, so I mean, can you blame her?
I totally get it. I mean,
He's the hottest bald person.
Whoa.
no,
in my
he's a
opinion.
baldest
Hold
black
on.
person.
Okay, Mr. Clean, come on.
Oh, Mr. Clean's kind of hot. Yeah.
Bill Burr is kind of hot too. He's funny though. He's like a funny hot.
What
Who's
about
the
Danny
hottest
DeVito?
bald man? Absolutely.
Danny DeVito's not
Can we settle
bald.
for
He's
attractive?
balding.
Close
What do you
enough.
say, Locche?
Shit. Oh, I said not hot. I think attractive is the word.
Who's a hot bald person outside of Dwayne The Rock Johnson, which we all agreed already?
Mr. Clean.
Okay, yes, Mr. Clean. That's an obvious given. Another one.
Oh, shit.
Another one.
Vin Diesel.
Oh
Vin
shit, that was a
Diesel,
good.
fuck.
That was a good
family.
answer. That was a good answer.
There
You
you
know
go.
who I miss? I
That's
miss
it.
Uncle Phil.
I don't know who that is.
No, you miss Uncle Phil.
No. You did not just say you don't know who Uncle Phil
Are you
is.
talking about Uncle Uncle Phil? Like Fresh Prince, Uncle Phil.
Yes,
Oh yeah, I love him.
he was half bald, and I miss him.
Yeah.
You ever think of half bald people?
Name
and
your
miss them?
favorite half bald person. I'll wait.
Name every bald
Danny
person.
DeVito.
Daddy DeVito.
Not wrong.
I miss Uncle Phil. We had a whole bit in
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Rest in
That's it.
peace,
That's the
Uncle
title.
Phil. That's it. Yeah, rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he
He's
died
gone.
like a while ago. I can
I
fact
didn't
check
know
it.
that.
See how long ago he passed away. Danny DeVito.
Also,
You know,
I
after
kinda
we
wanna
lost
talk
Uncle Phil,
about-
I knew life was going to.
That's how we knew. His name is James Avery.
Oh,
He died. Let's see. Wait, final episode was May 20th of 1996.
Yep.
That show ended before I was born. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Wait, the Fresh Prince ended when I was born.
yeah.
What the fuck, dog? Anyway,
I remember because I was like 26.
Oh my
Time.
god, stop.
oh my god. For reference,
I
he was
hate that
born in
joke.
1990.
I hate that joke. Yeah.
Locche was born in
You know,
1990. James Avery died December 31st of 2013. He got to go out before shit got.
Real
Lucky.
weird.
He died before gay marriage was legal in all states.
Isn't that weird to think that only happened like a few years ago?
He died for gay man.
He died for the gay man.
No.
God bless Uncle Phil.
Shout out.
Thank you, Uncle Phil.
He died as he lived. Amazing. No, we're not gonna cut that out. We'll give him all the credit because he deserves it. He was everybody's favorite uncle,
Yeah.
especially since Bill Cosby's out of the running.
Oh yeah, he was never in the running for me.
We're treading on dangerous water here.
We are. But you know what it shouldn't
In West
we
Philadelphia.
need to cut that part out because I was like, you know what that makes me think about? And I wanted to talk about the OnlyFans shit. Which it has nothing in correlation to that, but I feel like
Because Uncle Phil's would have fucking made a killing on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But it's just. But what I was saying is, I feel like it makes sense because first of all, we did this whole fucking episode with Chris a few episodes ago, episode 4. Go watch it; it's fantastic. Was it 4?
It was
Was it
4, and it
3?
was about the ethicality of sex work.
Sex work.
And
Yeah,
how
and
one of the most ethical places you could do it was OnlyFans. Because of the fact that it was consensual work, it was done by the single person. It was all like a it was a self-employed business type model that people could do, that you didn't have to sign to an agency in order to be able to you could make a living off of it. They're banning pornography.
Yeah.
What?
I so disappointed. That's all I have to say is I'm very disappointed. It feels very backstabby for sure. Because it's like it was, of course it wasn't made for pornography, but it became a safe place, profited off of it, and basically said fuck you to everyone who made its money, basically. And all those people don't have jobs, or at least safe provided jobs by OnlyFans.
You know what'll come out of it though, which I think is kind of cool. And this is all we can really hope for at this point, especially if they're going to implement that. The best thing that can come out of it is like if somebody, has the compassion or the passion to do so, they can make a sorry, my cat's trying to type in my keyboard. He's trying to subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Oh, there we go.
They can make another site that runs off the same model as OnlyFans, provides the same level of resources as OnlyFans, like resources like essentially like another Patreon where people have to pay for certain content. I mean, Patreon, I guess, is already that. But I think somebody will take that. But
adult filmmaking that's ethically made.
That's ethically
and
made.
You know what? And for the first time ever, we are now announcing here on the Extra Friends podcast.
Subscribe to Lumi's.
No! No! You have to let me finish the bit.
Sorry.
Anyway, fuck only fans. Welcome only friends. Damn
it! You're right. I should have
ruined the bit. That was not nice. I had that in my brain, and now I don't even want to use that. So continuing on, OnlyFans sucks.
Extra friends. We are extra friends.
We're gonna make OnlyFans a thing. There you go, and you can do that.
Friends.
Just kidding. I don't even know how you would begin to do that.
Come on, subscribe to OnlyFans.
It's like OnlyFans, but without
better.
benefits.
benefits. No, but definitely, you're totally right, Tex. I feel like that's something that we need to, or not we, but we as a society, or people who do that work. It'd be great to see if someone can continue that onto another platform, because that really just sucks, especially if it's like that industry is what made it a thing.
I mean, there was definitely a thing before the subscribing to women.
It was, but it profited hella from that.
Right.
It's almost like a dumb idea on their end. I don't know why they would do that.
Or a really smart marketing move to get people to be interested in the other things that OnlyFans offers. I have no idea. I haven't done enough research.
That makes me even less likely to subscribe to somebody's OnlyFans.
Yeah, it doesn't make me want to do anything related to OnlyFans. I don't want to support.
Like, well, God, if I'm not going to see their cock, why would I want? I'm sorry, that was bad.
If you can't get the cock, don't look at the sock. Tanner?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I have no idea.
That's what they all say.
That's what they always say. That's what I've heard. It's a weird place
I made
to
the
be.
same joke earlier because I'm like trying to meet new people and everything, and I'm like talking to people, and it's cool to I'm using an appellation right now. I will not say the name of it.
No.
But I'm trying to meet new people and stuff, and I met some really cool folks, and we're all interested in the same things. And I was talking to my sister in Locche, and I don't know if this is an appropriate joke to make, but they're just like, "Oh, well, have you shamelessly plugged the podcast?" And I was like, "Oh, like I said I have a podcast. I just haven't said like what it is." And I don't remember how did we say it? What did I say, Tex?
You said, I won't plug it until they plug it.
I was like, I won't plug it until they do.
Which is
it's a joke. It's entirely
It's
a
a
joke,
joke.
but it was a good one.
It was a good one.
How you feel about that one, Tanner?
Yes.
You don't plug it till
Yes.
they do. You don't plug it till they chug it. Is that what you say? Is that what they
Honestly,
say at your
plug
house?
it to everyone.
Oh, you plug it to everyone.
Yeah.
Ooh, going back to Hot Boy Summer really quickly, just because I forgot to mention this earlier, and I really want to talk about it because I was just so grateful.
Okay.
My mom and Historo decided to get and make, well, along with Lumi's assistants,
Oh, okay.
made every single one of us gifts, personalized gifts, made us personalized gifts for each and every one of the people that were involved in Hot Boy Summer. So like everybody, I'm talking Thompson, I'm talking Tori, I'm talking Historo, Maybald, Locche, Lumi, Tanner, even fucking Chris. They made all of us gifts. My mom. That included like little things from Arizona, which was really cute. And then she made us all Hot Boy Summer shirts, which was really cute with her cricket. That woman can also make anything with a cricket. If y'all need anything, just fucking
By the
call
way,
me.
when she says cricket, it's literal fucking cricket.
It's an
I don't know
actual
how the fuck
cricket.
she controls them.
It's so strange. Don't go into her craft room because it's just
She's
covered in
got this
cricket.
weird like factory with just a bunch of crickets. We don't question them, but whew, they're
They
working
make
hard in there.
amazing t-shirts. So she has
You're like a
she was
sweatshop back there.
Yeah, it's a
exactly
cricket
what it is.
sweatshop. Do crickets sweat? You'll find out in our sweatshop.
I
That's
guess your
a
mom makes you
thought that I
sweat.
don't.
Jeez.
Oh, God bless her. So she made us all t-shirts, and then Historo took it upon himself to get each one of us personalized keychains. And when he told me about that, I was just like, oh, he's gonna get like this is Tex, and it says Tex, and then this is Locche, so it says Locche. He got us not only a tagline that had a funny bit about like our jobs or about our characters, but then he also got us symbols that represented our icons, which, by the way, not that we've seen it on the podcast, but I hand drew everybody's icons that we use for Discord and Steam and stuff. And he got personalized keychains that matched our icons, the ones that I drew.
Not necessarily the icons, but more like
Yeah, like the lore behind the icon. So, for example, Tex has ram horns, so I got a set of ram horns and a little keychain guy that says "I'm a fucking warrior." And then Lumi got the all-seeing eye, and then also a tag that said Lumi.
A tag that said Lumi, and then a little antler. Lumi has antlers.
He got Thompson a giant op, which is like hilariously too large for his keychains, but that's why it was funny. And then Locche got like an Oni from DBD,
perfect.
which is perfect for Locche because
I don't
Locche's
think it's
kind of
from
like
DBD. It's just an
It's
Oni.
not.
It's just an Oni mask.
It's an Oni mask, but it was still like the only way I could describe it was the Oni from DBD.
Have you ever seen an Oni from
You ever
DBD? That's what it's from. That's what they're from.
That's what they're from. All Oni. So all Onis are from DBD.
Not to be confused with Oni-chan.
Oh God.
Not to be confused at all. Because Locche is like a futuristic samurai Champloo character. Anyway, just super cool. Like it just validated the fact that our friendship throughout all these fucking years has been so fucking real. I know a keychain's a dumb way to signify that, but the fact that they all came out here on their own time, on money.
Sorry to cut you off. I
Go
was
ahead.
going to say, it's not necessarily the keychain. It's the fact that he put so much thought into every single.
He did.
There's so much thought into it. I love it so much.
It was just such a cool thing to do. And I really loved every moment of it. And it kind of made me think of like, what's like the coolest gift you guys have ever gotten from anybody?
From anyone?
It's kind of tough. I have one in mind, but I wanted to see what you guys said.
I feel like I know what yours is.
What do you think mine is?
Does it involve our Madre?
Ooh, I know what you're talking about. That wasn't the one in mind, but yes, that was one of
That one's
them.
a good one.
Should I share that one?
Oh, you share whatever one rings true.
I can share both because I got them both in the last year. By the way, I'm not a gift person. Don't get me gifts. I don't like them. They stress me out because I don't feel like I give people the right reactions to them.
Me
Also,
That's true. I don't like expectations are just not
We don't like 'em.
fun. We don't like them.
Yeah, we don't like perceived expectations that we don't know what the outcome is
Yeah.
for that. So anyway,
An expectation.
right, I can't play a game if I don't know the rules, kind of. So I don't like gifts for that exact reason. But my mom for Christmas last year is when God bless her, Jenna Marbles left, and I was very, very, very beat up when she left YouTube. And my mother hand screen printed a shirt from Cricket that had Jenna Marbles' silhouette printed out, and it said "Hell yeah" on it. And the back was a quote from Jenna Marbles saying, like, the best gift to the world is to be exactly who you are. And that was one of the quotes she said in one of her videos. I think specifically the 29 things I learned in 29 years. She said that quote. And I was in tears. It was the only time I've ever was in tears over a gift before. So cool. Because it was just like, I don't know. It felt like for a moment my mom saw me. Like she knew who I was. Was that the one you're talking about, Lumi?
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about.
I also got a customized cup that said like "Hell yeah" on it, and it was like a Jenna Marbles themed cup. And she put like "Nasty Boy," but it was a picture of Bear, like my cat. It was really cute. It was really, really cute. She did a really good job.
It was really cute.
Any other gifts that you guys have thought about? Favorite gifts?
I really, 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 really liked personalized gifts. And I feel like a lot of the times when things are quote personalized, it's usually because someone doesn't really know you, and so they give you something that they think you might like, and they say it's a personalized thing, even though it's not.
They're like, here's a gift card to Amazon. It has your username on it, and it's like, oh, thanks. Cool.
But I do have to say that the Historia's gift was very cool. Very legit.
So
I
cool.
liked it so much. I don't know, it just warms my heart that someone went. It's the effort that counts for me. Like it means a lot to me when someone goes through that because they're trying and they're trying to find something that looks like you to them. And so seeing his interpretation of all of us is really cool. I don't know. That's the only thing that's in my brain because it's so fresh and it was so like I felt so like I'm very taken aback because of it. Because me and him we're chill, but I wouldn't say we're necessarily like besties quite yet. I'm still learning like about him every day. So
Right.
I haven't known him as long as everyone else did. So that the fact that he did that for me and it was just really cool.
Right. It was really cool. You know what? And not to steal your thunder at all. Thunder's not here, but not to steal him from you. One of the gifts that came to mind for you, just like you had one that had for me, was when I gave you your icon. The year I gave you Lumi.
That has to do with customization too. When you made Lumi for me, like when you first gave her to me, my 17th birthday, so cool. It was cool because I felt like they're OCs, but they're made by someone's own interpretation of you, being Tex, my sister, and she made all of our icons, and they all look phenomenal. So when you have something that someone is able to put on paper the way that they see you and the character you are, it's just so cool. And that was the same way I felt about Lumi. I was just like, because I couldn't think about what I wanted because I think I was even at the time and didn't know what characteristics I liked about myself. So when someone draws a picture and it's something that's so cool and you're like, oh yeah, I fuck with this because this feels like me, but it's also a character of my personality and not necessarily what I look like. It's so cool. I love it. I love personalized things.
Yeah. Also, that year that I did Lumi for you, I was like fucking flat broke. I had like $2 to my name and a bunch of art supplies. And I had Lumi in my brain for a while. And I was like, fuck, this is all I can do for her birthday. I felt so bad. It was like your 18th birthday too. And I had nothing. 17th birthday. And fuck, it's already almost been 3 years since Lumi. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like fucking flat broke, living in a studio apartment that was full of roaches. And I was like, what can I do? Full of Locches. And I was like, what can I do? No, if I knew you, Locche, that would have been a better experience. But
oh yeah, definitely.
When I lived in my studio, it was full of roaches. I was so tired and beat up and torn up. And I had like $2.67 to my name. I was like, I'm gonna fucking draw Lumi. It came out so beautiful and I loved her so much. And I framed her and everything. I spent my last like $10 bill that I had on a frame for her. And I was like, she's perfect. And I gave her to you for your birthday. Not to like steal your thunder or anything like that, but like I loved doing
was
that
a
for
good
you.
one.
I love
Mhm.
giving gifts. I hate receiving. So I can think of cool gifts. I just can't take them.
That's why I shove gifts down her throat all the time.
Oh my God, Locche
It's
won't
almost
stop giving me
painful.
shit. It's painful. I love you so much, Locche. I love you so much. He rebuilt my entire computer from the ground up, like in the matter of the last couple weeks, just cause he wanted to. So I'd like come home and he like my fucking computer in pieces. I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, I got you a new water heater guide. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how did you do that? And then he got me another motherboard. He got me a new CPU because my last CPU was absolutely fucking swimming in thermal paste for God knows what reason. Actually, we know the reason. We won't name names, Chief. Covered my CPU in thermal
Whoa.
paste. He's never gonna fucking see
He's
this.
not gonna watch this.
Bet.
Unless he gets real sad.
I bet he is.
That'll be for another podcast right now.
Continuing on.
And we're back.
Oh, Whopper. Okay, we're back. I don't have the cool soundboard because I'm not May.
Damn it, where's May when you need him? Don't answer that. Locche, what was your favorite gift?
Incorrect.
You're
wrong,
meh,
Locche.
wrong. Idiot.
Damn
Pick a new one.
This is why I didn't go to college.
No, you went to college for just too long. That's it.
What's the difference?
Honestly, yeah, you right as hell.
Favorite gift. I have a handful right now. One of them is that fucking that spray gun that you got me. The air. What is it called? Shit, I can't-
Yeah, it's like a spray gun. It's like one of those ones for miniatures. I got him one of those airbrush guys
airbrush. There you go. Yeah.
with
that
like
little
custom
airbrush.
paints, like 100. And how many paints would it come with? Like
180.
something crazy. No, that's how much it costs. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, it was like 90 paint that you could mix and match, and there was like even a diffuser in there, like a diluter solution. And I got like a spray gun because he has all these miniatures. He plays. Can I plug what you play?
Yeah, shameless plug. Oh,
Shameless
fucking
plug.
multimillionaire company.
Well, they're still so small. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
still kind of underground. He plays a tabletop game. Not even plays it. We haven't played it yet. It's a tabletop game called Kingdom Death, and it's like a D&D style game where like you roll dice for certain move sets and shit like that. But Locche really likes character models, like all of the
Or like
characters.
Dark Souls.
It's very much like if Dark Souls and D&D had a weird love child. That's what Kingdom Death is. And all of the caricatures and characters, like the small idols of them, are all like super curvy girls and like these super duper hyper realistic faces for like the tiniest of models. Like it's so well crafted. He's been buying all the figures, but he's never painted them. So they're in their standard gray. And he whipped out the thing today. We had an art date before our podcast today. We're doing art stuff. I'm doing artwork for my house, and he was using his new spray gun for the first time. I think I got it for Valentine's this
Yeah,
year.
it was Valentine's Day.
It was Valentine's Day because we just moved into the house, and I was like, I don't have any money, so I just got that. But he whipped it out today, and he was having such a fun time. It was like watching a kid use paints for the first time. It's just so fun. I'm glad you liked that gift.
Of course. Okay, so where was I? Okay, gifts. And we're back. So another gift that so there's a historical key, which he put a lot of thought into it. The little tag that it says stab you, and it has a little syringe on it.
Oh yeah.
So
Like that,
I believe
yeah.
that's from Killing Floor, but still like it's fun because I usually play a healer. For some reason I don't know.
Because you annoy.
A noise. And when Tex made Locche, he prayed me like that, if that makes any sense, to see how other people see you.
Thank you guys. This wasn't supposed to be like a thank you text podcast, but I appreciate that you guys both picked your icon.
Thank Tex.
I really enjoy doing them for you guys. I like it. Really, it's such a cool practice of skill, but it's also like I get to show you guys how I love, and how I love is by doing stuff like that, because it's not like a one-day process. It's a several day sketch, move to regular paper, and I cheat. I like print shit out. I copy it, I photocopy it, print shit out, and everything, and color different copies.
my mind.
And beep, 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 beep. And then I it's a process, but I love doing it for you guys, and the fact that you guys like to use them and put them on your screens and your tags and shit, it makes my heart so warm. Such a cool experience.
So fun.
Tanner, do you have any cool gifts you had before?
Well, I'm not really a gifty person, so I don't tell people my birthday, and I don't have a lot of gifts that I'm like emotionally attached to. But like the only thing, like, it's not even really a gift, but like the only thing I could think of is getting my dog Tiny because she was a gift to me.
Oh,
Oh,
See,
God bless Tiny.
how big is Tiny?
She was actually quite large for how small she was.
she was a fucking burrito, dude.
She
Let
was a
me
fat
tell you.
ass.
I didn't even know about like nasty.
Moving to Alaska,
Oh,
and she was like, "My Chihuahua won't live in Alaska. It's too small. It's gonna freeze to death." My mom was like, "Okay, please stop crying. I will take the dog from you."
oh, I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, Tiny's lore is great.
Tiny lore. Well, she
Big
seems like
lore
a
for a
great.
little name.
She seems like a great dog. Like there are not many Chihuahuas that I feel like are cool. A lot of Chihuahuas
racist.
have tiny dog syndrome, which is really not their fault. It's a thing. Like they're terrified, and that's why they're so aggressive. Is because they realize how tiny they are compared to. I understand it, but that doesn't mean I want to deal with it. So I just they're not so cool to me. But when you talk about Tiny, and I saw pictures, and I've seen videos of her, she just seems like a really sweet little burrito. She was chunky and kind of ugly, but she was cool.
She was a great little old lady.
Yeah.
What a great gift. Pets are fantastic gifts,
Yeah.
especially if it's like something that people take very seriously. You know what I mean? Like it's not like oh, let's get a black cat for Halloween. It's like no. You like put the time in, they researched it, and then somebody got you like so cool.
It is really cool.
Speaking of which, I have decided today, with Locche's permission, because it is also his house, we're gonna foster again.
Yay!
Once I'm done with my internship in November, I'm gonna ask to foster during the Christmas, and we're gonna have baby kitties.
Are you doing it through
Through
Simone?
newborn? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
newborn
then
kitten rescue.
I do want to say it. So I used to foster a lot too, and I used to work specifically a lot with the Arizona Humane Society.
Kittens, they're kittens.
And they're kittens, of course.
They're not children.
They're not
fostering children yet.
No, we're not fostering children. But the Arizona Humane Society, and I had kittens, and I worked with them for a while, probably like 5 months. And then one of my favorite techs there, the vet techs, not techs, my sister, but the vet techs, TECH.
S.
Text.
Huh? Tex. Fuck. What was I saying? One of my favorite ones, she was going to leave because it was like her dream to like make her own little organization. And then the things you learn through humane societies and all that stuff was kind of like she wanted to make a difference. And the difference she wanted to make was by saving all of the kittens that were going to be euthanized. Because I feel like a lot of people don't know, when kittens are brought in and they're sick and they don't have room for them in the Humane Society, even though they're extremely, or the resources, because the Humane Society, I think, is a nonprofit. They euthanize them because they don't have, the means to take care of them. But the vet tech I really liked wanted to make a difference because she believed that every cat should be treated like it's a life, whether we see it as an animal or like a human life. It's still a life, and she felt like if she had the tools and the means to do it, that she would take her own time to do it. So she made her own little nonprofit organization called Newborn Kitten Rescue. It's based here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Mm-hmm. And I guess she has this partnership with the Humane Society. All the cats that they plan to euthanize that are in shape to be brought back and nursed to health, they would give them to her, and her team would nurse them back to health with medications and all the good stuff. And I worked for them for about a year, probably.
Mm-hmm. And you did several sets of kittens.
I've fostered many litters of kittens. A grandioso time, but I it's a lot of work because all these cats, as you can imagine, all of them were meant to not be alive.
Right, like they normally have conjunctivitis or some kind of upper respiratory infection. They all need to eat every 2 hours for the first couple weeks, and then every 4 hours for the next couple. Like it's a process when they don't have mothers. So it's like you have to essentially facilitate what it's like to be a cat mom. So I breastfeed all my kittens daily.
No.
No, but it's definitely it's a hard job, and that's probably why the Humane
a hard
Society
job.
can't do it, because it's so many hours that they need constant
And they're
attention,
not
especially
even
for those first few
guaranteed
weeks.
to survive.
Right, the survival rate is not very high.
But the thing is good for them that I think that the organization has been around for maybe 3 years now. They have saved, I think it's close to 80% of the kittens, which 100% were going to be euthanized. So,
Oh yeah,
fantastic.
absolutely.
They're a great organization. If you want to, I'm sure there's ways to like donate and stuff. If you want to look
We'll
more
link in
about
the
that stuff.
Right.
description.
We can link it, but it's also on Instagram under Newborn Kitten Rescue.
Also, yeah, and we're not associated with them at all, other than working with them previously. So none of what we say has anything to do with Newborn Kitten Rescue. Like our beliefs and what we've said and our values, some of them align, obviously, but if they don't, it's not a Newborn Kitten Rescue reflection. That's just who we've personally worked with before.
Right.
I'm very excited about it, though. That's, if we talking about gifts, it's probably one of the best Christmas gifts to myself, is to be able to do that again in my own home now. And I think this is the perfect time. Cat Chicken is so good with other cats, and he's so well behaved, and he's so well acclimated. And he was also a foster turned into an adoption. He's such a good cat, and I think he'd be amazing to help acclimate the 4 to 8 weeks old kittens.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. So thank you, Locche,
He
for that
loves
beautiful.
everything.
He loves everything, everyone. He's so cuddly. He's so supportive. So he's going to be perfect to help foster in some baby kitties. I think he would also enjoy it too. So that's our time, I think. Do you guys want to do a good old checkout?
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go in the same order that we started. Tanner, do you want to check us out? This is the same one as the first one, except for you don't have to talk about roses.
Still feeling high energy, and I'm still comfortable.
Good.
Cool.
Good. Locche?
Thanks for joining us, Tanner. I know you've been spectating for a while, and it's kind of nice. Energies, I'm actually like higher energy right now. And more comfy. So.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear. Lumi.
Adding to the Tanner talk, I was just gonna say, 'cause I didn't even get to say this during the podcast, but Tanner, you're such a fun person to be around, and I'm glad that we were able to hang out again because it's been months since I've seen you in person. Also, it was funny because me and Tex and Locche were talking in the car. We're like, man, Tanner's a lot of fun to be around, and we just didn't know because we hadn't been with you in person for a while. So I'm sure Tex would have said the same thing, but she was like, Tanner's growing on me every day. And I'm like, isn't he kind of awesome?
He started out like a little shit. Now he's growing on me. Just kidding.
He's funny. He's actually really funny. And it was nice to have you and your boy toy Chris. But yeah, thanks for being there. My energy. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling high energy, and then comfortability, I still feel the same. But yeah. Good times all around.
I'll check out the same. Thank you so much, Hannah, for joining. I know it was kind of a shorter podcast, but today was kind of chill. But I appreciate you being here, putting yourself out there for our extra friends to be able to enjoy you just as we have. I would say I'm a higher energy now and a lot more comfortable than when we started. And just a big, fat fucking thank you to everybody who's tunes in with us every single week. This is honestly a dream for us to be able to do this, and I'm so grateful. And the only way I can really show my gratitude at this point is just by thanking you guys for being a part of our Thursday. I mean, and hopefully we could be a part of your Sunday when these are posted.
And if you haven't already, go check out our other episodes. They're really good. We talk about some fun stuff. And then we're also on different social medias. We have a Twitter, which is
at _
Tex and Lumi, right?
Yeah, it's Tex and Lumi at _ extra friends _ and then on Instagram at the extra podcast. I'm gonna be posting a lot more fucking memes on the Instagram because I'm in control, assholes. It's me. I'm gonna put a lot more. Spoiler alert! It's Tex. Also, my full fucking name is on that Instagram because I accidentally linked it to my Facebook, so I gotta fix that.
Oh,
but I'm gonna be posting a lot more memes there because I think that'd be a great place for my weird brain to get out there.
And then we also have a TikTok.
We do have a TikTok, which
Extra Friends Podcast.
she does a lot of editing for, and that's a lot of fun. Speaking of which, you have one more to do for this.
I didn't do it from last week's episode.
Absolutely not. So you're going to do it this week, which will be fun. Thank you
Yeah.
so much again for being here and being a part of our Thursday. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.
Thanks for being here.
Boy.
Goodbye.
Get the fuck out of here, Craig. You let him go, Fofi?
How do I? Hold on.
Put him down. Take the
Put
shot.
him down.
Take a shot. Get him out. Bye-bye.